Update on our hog half comb. Actually, this is the initial. We put it on a while ago, about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and you can see this one. Actually, this one's a good example. If you look down in there, they're just perforated, foundation, and then the bees build on it. It's hard, so you can't cut through it. But each of these come out. The bees will build it out, kind of like they're doing here, and then they're going to store honey in there, cap it off, and we just take each cassette out, put a top on it, and we're done. Sell it. There you go. So they go from this, which lots of reflection. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that beauty. It's my backyard.
The bees have prioritized the center 2 columns as where they're going to pull out all the wax and fill all the honey. That's okay. We'll wait a little bit longer. We'll get them to pull out the other 2 columns, and then we'll go ahead and take this off and harvest.
How do you use an escape board? Built this one myself. It's been on many hives, and all it is triangles. Essentially, you have a 9mm hole there, and once they come out the 9mm hole, they typically can't get back in. So I'm just putting this hog half comb super on a lid. I'm gonna put that escape board on top, and because light is shining through the hole, most of the time that's the way that they end up going. We'll give them probably half an hour. We'll come back. I'll see if we can catch any coming out. But right now, that's how I'm going to get these guys out. If I have to blow them out, I'll do that. But I want to get this done today. This is half an hour later. Sun came out. Now the bees come out.
Normally what you do with the escape board is you will put it on the hive under the super, and all the bees that are going out foraging will come down from the super through the escape board into the brood box and then go out and forage. Well, they won't be able to come back into that specific super, and thus after a day or two of leaving it on, it's empty. What we did here is I just went ahead and put the super on a outer cover. That way there's no way the bees can get out of the bottom, and with the escape board on top and the light entering that hole, it coaxes them up out of the hole. Then they find their way out the maze of the escape board. What's cool about this is, yes, you will see 1 or 2 bees go back, but 90% of them will find their way out and they'll make it back to their colony. If you're enjoying this video, go ahead and hit subscribe or like, and in the upcoming pictures, you're going to see what we get out of the hog half comb. If you would eat that, also hit like. We want to see how many people are interested. So it took us about 3 hours for all those bees to get out, and we were able to go ahead and take the escape board off. We were able to take the hog half comb cassettes out, and we went ahead and all you got to do is put the caps on and seal them up, and then you just clean off the outside. Lisa went ahead and decided to put them in the freezer for 2 days just to kill any of the pests if they got into the wax, which they didn't. Now let's take a look at getting bees out of a super.
I always thought this Ryobi air blower was kind of a piece of junk, but because it's electric, it doesn't put off any sort of fumes, and because the trigger is variable speed, which means if I want to blow slow, I can blow slow. If I want to go fast, I can go fast. I've just started using it recently with blowing bees out of supers, because if I put bee escapes on, I gotta wait a bunch of days for the bees to get out, and then maybe hive beetles get in. And in this case, these are all forager bees because these are all capped honey. There's no nurse bees or anything in here, so they should all know their way back to the hive. The only kind of gamble I'm taking is, what if my queen for some reason decided she wanted to go on a walk on the honey, the capped honey, and now I'm blowing the queen out. That could damage her. So really what I should have done is put a queen excluder on the hive, but because the queen I put in recently is a new queen, she was in like 2 weeks ago. She's going to be in that bottom super just laying like crazy, and there's no space up here, or bottom brood box laying like crazy. There's no space up here in the super. All right. This is how honey is made.
Don't forget to check out the card in the top corner of the page. It's going to link you to a video of us taking honey from a hive all the way through all the steps to the bottle.